morning from a lovely day here in, well, it's technically still Tokyo, but I'm really in the outskirts of the city, in the forest, in the nature. And today I'm gonna go for a hike, which is, it's been a while since I've gone hiking. I mean, I went to Aso obviously, but that was kind of a group hike. Today is gonna be another solo hike, which I haven't done in a while. For that I've come to the Takao area. Now, Takao, you might have heard of it, it's like one of the most known kind of day hikes from Tokyo. But I'm not actually gonna go hike to Mount Takao. Instead I'm going to a mountain that's called Mount Jinba, and it's a mountain that is also kind of connected to Takao. You can do both in one day, but today that's gonna be too extreme for me today. Instead I'm just gonna go up to Mount Jinba, which has a really nice panoramic 360-degree view of Mount Fuji, which I'm really looking forward to. And also afterwards on the way down, I'm going to go to Sagami Lake, which is a lake in the city that we live in technically, but it's very far away from home. So agenda, mountain, view of Fuji, and also Sagami Lake. It feels good to be out in nature again. And fingers crossed I don't get attacked by a bear. Yeah, let's go. So at this point I'm around halfway through the hike from the station. I forgot what the name was, so I'll put it down below. You have a quick, maybe 1 kilometer hike on a paved, like a normal paved road, to a sign that then says hiking course to Mount Jinba. From there, the road just becomes like a forest road. It's pretty easy to walk, it's not too complicated. You just have a bunch of routes that you just step on and walk over a pretty simple hiking route. It takes around 1 hour, it said, to the top. It's around 2 kilometers. It's a very simple, basic hiking route. If you want to go hiking in Tokyo and you don't want to go to Mount Takao, which is especially like during like fall colors, really overrun with like tourists and day trippers from Tokyo, Mount Jinba might be a nice alternative. Obviously not as crowded, I'm the only one here. There's other people who already went ahead, but I have to obviously stop and film, so I'm a bit slower than them. But yeah, it's calmer, less people, and I'm hoping that the views up top are gonna be worth the small hike. But yeah, let's continue onwards. was my brief visit to Mount Jinba. It's a really cool mountain. I would recommend it. If you try, maybe come early. So if you can, I think the first bus leaves at like 6:30 from the bus station over there at Takao, and there's a bus every hour from there. But if you can, try taking maybe like the 6:30 or maybe even the 7:30 bus and try climbing fast, because if you're here early, like the sun is gonna be over there, right? And you will have much clearer views of Mount Fuji, which unfortunately, as I was here at around lunchtime, that was already too late because the sun was already way over there, which means it had a lot of haze. And yeah, you can still see Mount Fuji, but you cannot see it as clearly or as beautifully as you would if you are here early in the morning. And also maybe try coming on a cold winter day, because that might help as well. It's still winter, but it's already pretty warm. It's like 16 degrees today. So yeah, so much for that. But yeah, otherwise at the top you have, at least right now in the off season, you have one kind of restaurant that sells, you know, just standard stuff. So maybe some soba or ramen, and also some like other refreshments. And I think during the main season you would have also some more like seating areas where you have like great views out on the surrounding valley. But yeah, right now I'm going down to I forgot what the place was called. I put it in the description again. It's something like something pass, and from there on I'm going to go down to the lake. So yeah, it's around 30 minutes walking to the pass and then another hour and a half to the lake. Let's go. By my last stop of the tour, which is Sagamiko Lake or Sagamiko. The last 500 meters, like from the last time I talked all the way down to the shrine, those are probably the toughest. Those are the toughest sections of the section of the hike, because it was like really steep, and yeah, it just really broke my knees. Recapping, if you want to do the hike, Mount Jinba, you can start from here, but you don't really want to do that section that I did, walking down upwards, like as first, because that's really tough. So I'd recommend starting at Takao station, taking the bus, starting from like Jinba Kogen station, and then climbing up to Mount Jinba, having a look around. There's plenty to see, and you can then come down here to Sagamiko, from where you can take the same train, the Chuo line, even back to Shinjuku. You can also, if you want, you can do the further hike to Mount Takao, which if you want to do that, feel free to. It's a 15-kilometer hike, so it's probably going to take you a couple of hours, so to start early if you want to do that. But otherwise it's still a nice hike to Lake Sagamiko, especially if you do it in summer. It's really very refreshing from like the city heat. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the small hiking vlog. Probably gonna do a little bit more of these hikes in Tokyo. I've been wanting to do that, but I've kind of been pushing it off until it gets warmer. But now that it's really reasonably warm, I wanna like do more hikes in spring, and especially then in summer, maybe in autumn as well, when we have the autumn colors. But yeah, if you enjoyed this kind of video, let me know. Let me know if there's any kind of special hike that you're interested in Tokyo that you want me to cover. And yeah, as always, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.